Welcome to the training for the Department of Services for Children, Youth, and their Families Electronic Background Check Request Portal for DSCYF residential applicants. Effective July 7th, 2026, anyone who needs to be fingerprinted as a prospective employee, volunteer, or intern at a DSCYF operated or contracted residential program will use the electronic background check request portal to submit their criminal history and child abuse and neglect background check request form. This electronic submission will replace paper forms currently submitted via fax or email. This guide will provide the steps to successfully complete this submission and receive the Ident2Go service code. To begin, applicants will Google search DSCYF background check. Locate and click on the search results shown. You may want to bookmark this page for future use. On this web page, you will find the link to the DSCYF background check request portal and this video guide. Click the blue text shown in the green rectangle. This link will bring you to the background check request portal homepage. You will be prompted to enter your email address, then click Send OTP to receive a one-time password. This email address cannot be changed once entered and will be used to send the applicant their Ident2Go service code and no charge authorization code. Do not close or refresh this page while waiting on the delivery of the one-time password. Closing or refreshing this page will require the applicant to request a new one-time password. Upon clicking Send OTP, a 4-digit password is sent to the email address entered. Return to the home page, enter the one-time password, then click Verify OTP. Select the DSCYF residential form from the Choose Item drop-down list, scroll down, then click Get Started. In the Applicant Details section, enter the provider ID for the residential program where you will be working. You will obtain this information from the program. Next, select your role from the drop-down list. Enter your legal first name, middle name, and last name. Ensure what is entered matches the form of identification you will provide when you are fingerprinted. If you have ever used any other names, click Yes. This includes maiden names. If you have more than one former name, click the Add More Alias button to add up to 5 alias names. Enter your date of birth, gender, race, ethnicity, and social security number. If you do not have a social security number, click the indicator I do not have a SSN. If applicable, enter your driver's license number and state where it is issued, a state ID, and state where it is issued, or work visa number. If you do not have a social security number, you must enter a minimum of one of these ID numbers. Once complete, click Next. Enter your current address and phone number. If you have lived outside of Delaware in the past 5 years, click Yes. List all non-Delaware addresses. Out-of-state address history is required under the Family First Prevention Services Act. To add additional out-of-state addresses, click Add additional address. If you have not lived outside of Delaware in the past 5 years, click No. Once complete, click Next. Review the definitions of conviction or convicted, substantiated, and the penalties regarding background checks for child-serving entities and personal information disclosure. Click I accept and agree to acknowledge you have read and understand the information and have obtained legal advice if needed. Respond to the question, have you ever been substantiated for a case of child abuse and neglect? If you select yes, summarize the circumstances. Respond to the question, have you ever been convicted or adjudicated delinquent of a crime? If you click yes, list the conviction or adjudication, including date, and summarize the circumstances. If you have more than one conviction or adjudication, click Add More. Review the authorizations. Sign your application by typing your full name in the signature box and click Submit. Upon submission, you will receive your Identigo service code and the information needed to contact Identigo to schedule your fingerprinting appointment. This information will also be sent to the email address associated with your application. Please note, background check forms are valid for 60 days from the date of signature. If you are not fingerprinted within 60 days of this date, the form will be destroyed and a new form must be submitted. For questions or assistance with the submission of a background check application, email DSCYF_CHU@delaware.gov or call 302-892-4525. If you need assistance with scheduling your Identigo appointment, contact Identigo directly at 1-866-761-8069. Thank you.